Here's yesterday's wing foil stats. Had this app on my phone. I had my phone in a little dry case. Finally just got Cricket wireless. Um, so yeah, we started out at backyards, did a couple little tacks, cruised around, decided to do a downwinder. Conditions looked good. Started going, cruising, kind of did a little coast run, riding waves. Then I found my friends at Rock Pile, so did a couple drives with them, kept cruising, riding waves. Was gonna go all the way to Mokes, but then the wind got kind of light. I think I fell right there or something, and then finally got a gust, got back up. Saw Lanis looked good, went into Lanis, did a bunch of tacks, jives, and Lanis. There were some little waves. Had a super fun session in there. I'm gonna show you guys some cam rewind clips now of all these little back and forths that I did. Oh yeah, this is my friends at Rock Pile. They're riding with straps and doing big boosts. My buddy did a front flip right there. That's me watching right behind him. And then I'm like, alright, sick, good to see ya. I'm gonna keep going on my downwinder. But very inspirational seeing him do those flips up close. I want to get strapped soon. Here's me cruising. Some nice little waves at Lanis. There was one guy out on the foil, just surf foil. But super fun conditions. It's really nice when there's wind at Lanis, and especially when there's no surfers. Had it to myself for a while. Nice wind. Got some really nice turns. Nice little wave. It was probably like 15 knots. Super solid, super good conditions. I did have a couple falls, and I was able to wait not more than a couple minutes to get back up with a gust. Really fun session though. Yeah, it was about a almost 2.5 hour session, and it said that I did 16.8 nautical miles. But really, my true distance traveled was only like 4 or 5 miles. So I was doing a lot of extra stuff, extra tacks, extra jives, especially here once I got to Lanis and there was some waves. The wind looks really good now. I think it just turned off for a second, and so I got a little bit scared about going all the way to Cayena. Didn't want to have to go super far offshore. This is when I first came in. This is my first wave coming from my downwinder. The clips were a little bit out of order. I guess they were reversed. It's super nice how you can just go back and get this Surfline cam rewind. I was actually fishing at this time. I was still trolling, a little grub, no bites on the downwinder. I went in and took off and cut my fishing stuff off after this first wave. You can't really see it. Oh yeah, you can. You can see it. I'm dragging it. If you look really close, you can see right behind me that little grub's popping. And then by now, I think it would have been gone. I took it off. I didn't want to be fishing at Lanis. There's a lot of turtles in there. Oh, I actually did see a shark too during this session. Was a average sized black tip reef shark. Probably about a little bit bigger than my board, so probably about a 5 footer. I scared him. He was kind of coming up, cruising on the surface, and then I came by and scared him back down. Bunch of turtles at Lanis, always. But yeah, super fun session. Nice little waves. Really working on my cars, keeping speed throughout my turns. Ready for some bigger waves, I think. But with the foil, any little bump is super fun. Oh, that's a fun section. And the wing, especially at this spot, just you don't need much swell at all. couple little shallow spots you gotta watch out for. Most of my session I was actually off of the camera, more downwind. There was a little sandy patch that was just perfect. Thanks, guys.